Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God. Johan, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God. Johan, thank you. Johan, thank you so much. Otherwise that would have been a disaster. Yo, what's up, Johan? You are the man. Let me just make sure I am working now. Yeah, now it's okay. Cool. Sweet. So, just make sure I am working. Yeah, I'm working. Right, Johan, you are the legend. Right. It's just you here, Johan. So thank you so much. Let's. Yeah, I went on River quick. River. Let's go to River. I touched on it quick. I'd say again, the trade has played out, bro. Like it's already played out. That if you didn't have an entry, this 1 hour ribbon retest would have been a great entry for a short. Other than that, it's really playing out. It's under the 1 hour. It's under the 4 hour. If there's a chart with some more information on it, go check that out. But for me, the short has played out on this one. And let me just pull up to see what kind of volume it's getting, because it's under the 4 hour. I probably wouldn't be too interested in this until it's above the 4 hour again for long in. River, it's getting $41 million now, so it will probably continue down, but there's going to be better opportunities out there. It's got a market cap of, let me just look at the chart. I'll just look. Okay, so it's actually got a long history, this chart. Its market cap is 370 million right now. It's only getting $40 million now. It was getting the volume has stayed at about 50 million, to be fair. Let me just try and get some more data from River. Always look for a Mexi chart. Okay. Okay, so River, you are thinking 17, long at 17. Let me show you what I think. The daily is here. For some reason, a trend line is being drawn out here. I'm not sure why. From my trend line indicator, I'm not sure why it's calling for down here. Trading view is being a bit laggy. Oh, brilliant. I think if you want to long this, long the daily, Johan. But I think that is below 17 at the moment. 15 maybe. And it's not getting crazy volume. You want to keep an eye on the funding rate on this one, and keep an eye on the daily. It's already tested this area once. Longing up here is risky. Up here, shorts are always the favorable option, but if you do want to long, you need to mark out your support. And the support is, there's not really much support. There's support down here at 8, and some support here between 11 and 10, but there's not really much else support. If you want to bid, I would say bid the daily, stop loss below, and that's all I've really got for River, to be honest. It's in an area now which could provide a long and then a retest into this 4 hour. But as it stands at the moment, for me, it's not really a coin that I would be looking to long here, personally. Because it's got quite a large, it's like a 300 mil. Oh, it's got negative funding. Okay, well, in that case, maybe the daily could be good. And watch the volume. Watch the volume and keep an eye on the daily. But I'll keep an eye on this as well. Okay. So yeah, that's River. That is the River. Right, let's go through these other hot coins now. BTR, BitLayer. Wow, BitLayer is flying up. This one, I see a coin like this and I just think, right, is it gonna be okay to short? It's got an $18 million market cap, which is tiny, and it's getting $21 million in volume. Where can we find? Let's get up the old funding rates. BitLayer. Negative, big negative funding rates on this. It's bounced off the 1 hour today. 6 o'clock. This one is such a small market cap. How old is this coin? That's what we need to see. This could be a flyer. This goes back to September, and the volume is Bitfum. Koreans. The Koreans are pumping this. Johan, I'm going through the coins now. We are gonna find the ones to trade. And BitLayer right now is getting put on the orange list because they are manipulating this up. Eventually it is gonna crash. Yeah. But this one's got such a small market cap. And let's see the ratio. Okay, the ratio is not too crazy, but it's got red funding and it's still quite small. So this one could snowball into something quite big, like a layer pump or something like that, you know, like a manipulated pump. So as we go up higher, what are we looking for? We are looking for the 15-minute to get closed below and reject. But right now it's climbing up quite nicely. You can trade this on BitUnix. You could put my automated trading bot on to catch this. But I think a 15-minute retest for this, for now, look how it's respecting up the 15-minute and it's at the 1 hour. I think you're quite good to keep long in this until it rejects. But eventually the 4 hour on this needs to be tested. So what will happen is it will reject the 15-minute, then it will reject the 1 hour, and then before you know it, you'll be back down at the 4 hour. But it depends how long they want to keep manipulating this one up. They are proper manipulating this one. And it's not got loads of volume at the moment. So keep an eye on BitLayer. a target would be, all you can really do on these manipulated coins is target the trend lines. But because of this one is such a small market cap, then be careful. Right, ACT. This one, what's been going on with you this last week? It's been accumulating, and now it's coming back to these levels. It's coming back to the 4 hour as we speak. It's coming back to the 4 hour right now. On the 1 hour, yeah, on the 1 hour, I'm looking at this level here, where we pretty much are. I want this level to hold. I'd probably put a stop loss just under this level. In fact, this one could even be a live trade. This is one that we could jump into right now. And what you would do is bid this box, bid the trend line at this box, and put your stop loss under the support. So put your stop loss like here. So your entry would be this green, your stop loss would be just under. You would lose, so say if you got this, you would lose 2%, but you would target, I mean, your targets could be the support up here. Your target could be the top of the daily. I'm not going to take this trade because I'm on here. And it's got this longer trend line below, so it has got more support below. But this is a trade that you could take with good risk reward, and you could target up here. You could target this level. Okay, so ACT. I don't know what the funding rate is like on it. ACT funding rate. Green funding, that's not too great. And volume. It's getting okay volume. It's getting the same amount of volume than its market cap. So ACT, I'm going to keep an eye on. ACE. ACE is already pumping up. It's above the 4 hour. It's about to approach a trendline resistance. It's looking above the daily as well. It's breaking above the daily right now. Okay. This one is forming. It's lagging. This one is lagging. A lot of coins have had this formation and have pumped. At least up to the October drop. So on the weekly, you could target this. If you were to get into ACE, this would be your target at the weekly. That's the weekly. You could get a good trade on ACE coming up. See how it's above the 1 hour. I think if you could get a rejection here and back down to the 1 hour, you could be quite good, or even ride the 15-minute up on this one. It's not tested the 15-minute yet. And it's not really tested back into the daily. So I think this one could be good. I can't really draw out the levels for this one because it's trying to break out now. It has already broken out. So a retest of the 15-minute could be good on ACE. That's what I would watch out for personally. That's what I'm thinking. This area, the 15-minute ribbon on ACE could get you a good entry for a long, and your targets would be up here. So you could get like a 30% move on ACE. If it's going to happen, it's probably going to happen maybe on Monday, or it could happen as we go over into 2 o'clock-ish. But it could be happening now. You might not get that retest because I reckon it's probably respecting the 5-minute. Yeah, it's respecting the 5-minute right now. So this coin is riding up on the 5-minute. I'm not going to FOMO in here. I would like to see a 15-minute test. Okay, so watch Ace. I'm watching Ace. Let's go to broccoli. Man, I need a drink. I've got no drink in here. Broccoli. Broccoli is under the day. Well, it's inside the daily right now. CC's dog. CZ is a dog. Yeah, so this one's in the daily. What are we looking at here? Where's our support? Okay, let's get some support on here. Wow, look at this. It's just up, down, up, down. Weekly, boom. So it is sitting in the weekly indicator now. It wants to hold this weekly, which is lining up with the daily. Okay. Going into this week, if Bitcoin is going to move back up for maybe a sort of double top of the mid range, maybe push up into the weekly ribbon, then these shitty meme coins could do something similar. We've got a trend line here. It's rejecting off the 4 hour right now. It's not managed to close above the 4 hour, but I think it did manage to close above the 1 hour. And it's currently sitting inside an area of local support. This little OB long, okay, which is it's holding right now. This one I don't like too much. It's too high for me. But it is at the daily. So the fact that it's at the daily could mean it is good to long. But I think there's better opportunities out there because it would be nicer to have a coin that was above the daily, above the 4 hour, above the 1 hour. That would be such a nice clean long. This one, not too much. If it starts getting above this area, then I'll be a bit more interested. So we'll keep an eye on you, ZK. Okay, this one is forming something. What are you doing? This one really got manipulated up and back down. ZKP. What do you guys think about ZKP? The line is being held on ZKP, and it has been since Thursday. Okay. Yeah, I think this one could probably go lower. What you really want to do to long a coin is have it be above the 4 hour. And this one is not above the 4 hour, so ZKP, I'm not going near you. Okay, this one. Stake zone. What are you? I don't know. What is your market cap? Let's find out. Stake zone. It sounds like a restaurant. What the fuck? The market cap on this is 419k. Wait. Oh, it's Stake Stone. No, the market cap is 18 million, 11 million in volume. Stake Stone. Binance Gang. Nope. BitGet. I don't know about you. This one's had accumulation for 20 days down here. What do we think on Stake Stone? I'm not really. I mean, this could be a higher. Like this is. Where are you? This is one low. This is the next low. And then maybe it could break above the daily up here and put in another low. Another low. Stake stone. Tell me what you are. Liquidity infrastructure protocol designed to optimize yield generation and liquidity distribution across blockchain solutions. I just hate staking. I used to love staking and now I hate staking. I think it just goes up and down, this one. This one could be good. It actually could be good. But the volume is low. So for now, I would stay clear for now. I'll get above the daily. I'll be more interested on this. That one is a no for me. Pepe. Yeah, Pepe, I've been watching you. The reason why I'm watching Pepe is because it does like to pump when Bitcoin pumps. And it seems like the meme of this 4-year cycle, which started... Well, it didn't start here. It actually started way before here. And it is getting above this support, this resistance. It's now testing it as support. It's at the daily. I like it because it's at the daily. And the thing is with Pepe, there's probably so many of the coins that are held in the manipulators' wallets for them to dump. The market cap of this is 2.4 billion. You can make so much money trading Pepe. You can put big orders in Pepe if you can catch it. I caught some nice shorts on Pepe, and now if we need to come in to Pepe on these lower time frames, and you can't deny the fact that Pepe is holding this OB bid long. It's holding this, and now the daily has entered the area as well. So Pepe actually does look okay. Its volume is a lot less than usual, though. It's a lot less than what we need for a pump. 3.6 billion. Right now it's at 3.5 million. If the volume can kick in for Pepe, then it will be good. If not, then I don't really like it. It's up. It's still up a bit high, but the daily is there, so you can trade this on a lower time frame probably if it gets above the 1 hour. If it gets above the 1 hour and retests, then that's great for Pepe. But down here, as it's below the 1 hour, is not too good. And it could go deeper. It could come deeper into this support and this daily ribbon. So I don't like it too much. Yeah, I don't like it too much. But if it does do like what it did here on the 13th, I think this is when I went away. Yeah, when I went away. On my holiday, we could have got a really nice trade here. Can you see how it gets above the daily, retests, and then you can get a long on this all the way up. You can get a really nice trade for a nearly 20% move from this. If it can do something like this again here, then sure, time to get in. So just put your alerts above the 1 hour and then buy the strength. Because it gets above the 1 hour, then it gets above the 4 hour, then it flies. But right now, I'm not liking it. Maybe in a few hours, it'll be a different story. But we're going to keep an eye on it. With similar. It did the same sort of thing as Pepe did the other day. But With is holding above the daily. And what's With's ratio? Volume ratio. it's it's got quite good ratio actually. It's got nearly a third of the volume going through it, and again, width is quite a high. Well, 117 market cap. The volume, when this pumps, it gets about 300 million. Right now, we're sitting at 82 million. So, not crazy volume coming in for width, and yeah, it's trying to hold the 1 hour. It's tested this. This was your this was your best entry here. Look at this. If you are sniping this trend line here, you snipe this trend line, you win. You win a great trade from the daily to the 1 hour. 4%. Put a bit of leverage on that. You're laughing. So again, with the trade has kind of happened. It's below the 4 hour, and in fact, because it's below the 4 hour and testing the 4 hour, maybe this is a short. You could even look at it as a short, but this trend line could be the short. And if it goes up a bit higher, you lose some money, but if it comes down, you're winning. I've seen these gaming tokens. Look at Sand. Sand on the 4 hour is pumping. This started going on Friday at last night, and it's really continued going up. A target for this one to start shorting, because no one is playing this game. No one is playing this game. Actually, I do know someone that plays this game. I've seen this YouTuber who plays this game and actually builds stuff for this game, who I actually tune into sometimes just to see the sentiment. But yeah, I don't really rate this game too much. I don't think anyone's going to play it for fun. But you can see how it's got above the daily. It's kept hold of the daily. It came to the bottom of the daily, and now it's pumping up. There's slight resistance here, but if let's see the volume on this. It's getting $185 million in volume, and the funding rate. So it's getting about half of its market cap in volume. The funding rate for this is negative, but it's not crazy negative. It could get crazy. And more people are longing it than shorting it. So this will be a short. Soon you will be able to short this. But at what level, I don't know. What level do we think? It's running into a little cluster now. I mean, let's get some more data on Sand, because this will be a nice short when we get it. This is an old coin, and I think that's our answer there. The weekly right there. I think this level, somewhere in this zone, we will get our short, I think. If it's not already starting to happen, because it's literally it's reached this tiny little bit of resistance here, and it's pausing. It's like, shit, bro, I can't get past this. I can't get past this level. But it is going up, and it has got volume. So if it can continue, then sure. But this seems like a trend up. Let's hide these. So this is what I'm looking at. In this area, I think a short will be coming for Sand. and we're already hitting this OB short area on a 4-hour time frame. So it's in an area for shorting now. Let's just pop on a 12-hour. Yeah, so it's in an area to short right now. So you could start shorting this now. The ratio is not crazy. There's only 33% shorts to long on this. We've got this trend line up higher. We've got another trend line here I can see straight away as well, which is where it's at. So I think if you were to start shorting this now, it could be a good short on sand. I will say this now. You could start shorting sand now. And what I would be looking for is I'm going to drop it to a 1 minute and watch this on a 1 minute time frame. You will see what will happen. You can trade this on a 1 minute time frame like this. Okay, so imagine we started shorting here. You use OB bids. Look, OB bid. It's failing to get above here. And then when it does, you retest it and you long it. Okay, now it's starting to struggle up here. If it closes below here again, I'll start to open a short. I'll put a stop loss above, and if it does break above my OB short, I will long that area because they're just going to manipulate it up. But I don't think this one will get manipulated up. It's got too much of a high market cap, number one. And number two, the ratios don't make sense and the funding rates are not negative. But it's Binance Gang, anything could happen. Oh, hang on, the funding rates are negative. The open interest, how much is this garnering? It's actually getting a few million in. It's getting a few. This one is actually getting quite popular as well. So I think shorting it soon will be good, but be wary. And you can drop it to a 1 minute time frame, and you can do things like this to mitigate your risk. So I will be trading sand on a very low time frame, and as we go into about 2 o'clock, I think your entry, 2 or 3 o'clock, I think your entry will come for a short or long higher. Okay, and trading this on a 5 minute time frame and a 15 minute time frame will provide you the best entry you can get, because it's respecting the 15 minute up right now. But up here somewhere, you'll get your short. I would have loved to be at the screen at 11:45. This is another thing for the people that are listening and still in here. This is another thing that I do as a trader to try and get my trades. In the UK session, you will probably get your trade about between 11 and 11:30. Look what happens here at pretty much 11:30. This happened at 11:45. So let's say between 11 and 12, you'll get your trade. You could have got a short at 11 and then a long at 11:30, 12. Okay, that is the time window there. And on my free time, I've been working on a bot to trade these specific times as well. But we've got to trade to make rent. We've got to make our money. We've got to pay rent. We've got bills to pay and all this sort of stuff. So sand is currently moving up. I will be looking to short sand soon, probably up at this level. It looks like it's going to break above this level. If it breaks above this level, it will probably come up, come back down, then go up. By this point, the 1 hour ribbon will be in here. The 4 hour ribbon will be approaching here. So you have to be thinking of things like that as well. Do any of you guys trade only specific times? I don't really like to trade the UK session because otherwise I will be at my computer the entire day. From the moment I wake up till probably about 8 or 9 o'clock at night, I will be at my computer, and I don't really like doing that. I like to just trade the US session really, because I think that's when you get the best trades. That's when things get volatile. Right. Okay, to the three of you watching, we are at basically the halfway point. I need to go and get a drink, so bear with me. I'm going to get a drink and I'll be back. I have no music to play like MW, But let me know if you're still watching. Okay, cool. Wow, yeah, so many people still watching. Amazing. Let's go. Right, Sand. The short is loading on you. 100%. Dash. The short has already played out on you. Okay, so Dash has already... The short has already played out. It literally got to $96 and then started going down. The privacy coins are starting to fly up. Right, so straight away, this is what I can see on Dash. The OB bid playing out pretty well, and a fair value gap here, which was the reason it went down. If you don't know, my favorite way to short a coin is the OB bid. So I take the last green candle above the ribbon, which you could argue is this one here, but the fact that it's inside the ribbon, I don't like it as much. So I've taken this one here, and there's a fair value gap there, so I think this is quite a strong one to short. And it's hit. It's just skimmed it there. Sometimes you can bid just below it or scale in, but you get your entry. Now, if this continues up, because Dash is an old dog. Dash is old, even though this chart doesn't show it. This is one of the OG coins. This was one of the first coins to come out after Bitcoin. I think this came out after Litecoin. I know some serious crypto history. I've been in crypto since the start of 2017. I got into crypto. And look at Dash. It's actually came to the weekly and bounced up. Now, I don't think these privacy coins are really going to win. But I know coins like Monero are actually still getting used on the dark web. Whereas Bitcoin is taking a backseat on the dark web because all the tracking and stuff like that. But I know for sure that Monero gets used because I've listened to a few podcasts about FBI agents and how Monero actually gets used to buy stuff on the dark web still because it's so hard to track. Now, back in 2017, Dash had this masternode thing. I honestly thought it started to die because people weren't doing these masternodes and getting paid and all this sort of stuff. But Dash, I'm pretty sure, is proof of work. So there's probably a load of people out there that mine Dash. And now that this privacy coin narrative is playing out, they are probably rubbing in their hands ready to dump a load of Dash. Just if we look at like ZEC and all those shit coins, the same thing. But the privacy narrative is playing out at the moment. And we are in the 4 hour. Yeah, I think the 4 hour is too high. We need some information on Dash. The funding rate is very negative. Not crazy, crazy negative, but pretty bad. Not as bad as it was the other week. And again, more people longing it than shorting it. More people longing it. So I think, yeah, for now, Dash, I'm not going to trade you, but let this range up here start to play out a little bit. And I think if this thing continues, then Dash could continue up as well. But it's got to get above this OB bid. But I'm not too keen on longing it. Can you believe it? I think Dash was over $1,000. Wow. Oh no. $400. Okay. So that's Dash. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it. That's all we can do. Is rejecting here. It accumulated for a long time though. This really accumulated for a long time. Someone was accumulating down here for ages, and then the privacy narrative pops off. See how this zone under here is just being defended. It's not going lower than $17, and now it's up at $70. So someone's made a load of money on Dash, and it wasn't me. Chilis, this coin, I think this coin is pumping due to the World Cup or something like that. It's a sports coin. I honestly don't think anyone uses the app. I remember when this came out, and yeah, let's just chart it, okay? No shade on the coin or whatever, but it's marching up the daily. It's been a long time since this has touched the daily. Since Christmas. Since Christmas it came close, and now we are nearly a month away, and the daily has not been touched. So now we need to start looking at where is a potential area to short this, because this is too much. And I know full well that they are not going to be using this for the fucking World Cup. On WooX, it's negative. On everything else, it's pretty much normal funding. The long-short ratio, nothing crazy. And last of all, let's take a look at some volume. If you have any more coins that you want me to look at, then just put them in the chat. I'll take a look. Yeah, I mean, it's getting good volume, but not crazy volume. I think, Chilis, it's time for you to get shorted. It's time for a short. Wow. But you look at the history of this coin right back to 2021, though. And it went up to 0.67. That's big. 0.67. That's up here. Do you imagine if this goes back up to all-time highs? A 1,000%. That'll be a 10x trade. Right, for me on this one, you gotta admit it's kind of in stealth mode right now. What is Chilis doing now? What is Chilis? Sports and entertainment. Fans engage with their favorite sports and entertainment brands through fan tokens. Nah. I don't think anyone's using this, to be honest. Just what I think personally, I don't think anyone's using this. And I want to short it, and I want to make some money shorting it. Where is the short on this? It's gonna be soon. Nothing goes up like that on the daily for that long without a test soon. Broken out here. Test. Bit hard to tell, to be honest. Take it back to a weekly. Okay. I think that the chillish short is coming soon. I do think it's coming soon. Even if it's just to quickly grab a trade, I'll do that. And I think it could be around this level up here. I'm going to set an alert. I'm going to watch you, chillies, and I'm going to strike. And it might even be a case of the bot to short this. It's quite choppy around a 15-minute time frame. I think that you are ending your streak soon, chillies. Soon. Okay. But it's really hugging the 4 hour as well. It's not like extending so much that the 4 hour is getting away from it. You know, it's like it's really respecting the 4 hour. So I think if you wanted to get the ribbon rider short on this, if there's any ribbon riders in here, and I've noticed a few new subscribers, and I've been reaching out with emails. But I think if you put the 4 hour on a ribbon rider short on this and give it a few chances, you could end up with a great trade, because this one is tight. It's tight with the 4 hour. Short. We are entering that level now, though. This could be like double topping, maybe a pump up past this trend line. I think Chilis is getting to an area to short, though. So keep an eye on Chilis up here. And this short is not going to be like a short that you hold for days. It's going to be a short that you quickly make your money on and get out. Probably a short for it to come to the here, or a short back down to the daily. Let's say my target up here hits down to the daily. That's 33%. Bit of leverage, that would be huge. Keep an eye on Chili's. It could actually be starting to play out right now as we go into 2 o'clock. See what I'm saying? Look at this on the 1 minute time frame. It broke above here. Okay, I think if you are live watching this now, you could live short this, I think. Because this area here, if this does not hold right now and closes below on this 1 minute time frame, then I think you have a short in play. Watch this. In 5 seconds, it's holding, it's losing, it's lost. It's just lost that there. Come up, retest. So if I was you and I was playing this, it'd be simple. Bids all the way up into this OB bid here. Up into this level, I would watch for a trend line tap here, because it's showing weakness. It's showed weakness. It's showing weakness here. And now it's done this rise up. It's taken the liquidity above this area, and now it's showing weakness again. To me, the short is coming. But I'll be watching this 5 minute tap and higher. And what I'd be doing is I'd be getting on a 1 minute time frame. As we go lower, I'll be taking profits, moving stop loss to break even. And you just repeat that process. And we also have this area over here, which now it has broken up, and the 15 minute is waiting down here for it. So I think a short on chillers down to the 15 minute could occur right now. As this 1 minute tries to hold, as this area tries to hold, back down to the 15 minute, okay? I want to get through this quick now because I actually want to start looking for a short on chillers down to the 15 minute time frame. So, right, stable. I was looking at this one last night, and it's above the 4 hour. It's broken above. It's broken above this, and now it's using it as support with a 1 hour inside. If this wants to continue higher, now is the area for it to continue higher. We'll be watching this later. Theta going up. It's broken above this area. The trade's kind of played out for me. I would have liked to be in down at the daily. Obviously, I couldn't. I was on holiday. And we have a trend line here, which could have been a good area to bid, but it's too strong. It's getting above areas. It's breaking up. It's a bit too late for me to short this. It's probably a quite higher. I'm not too keen on this at the moment, but if you do want to trade this 15 minute, it's respecting the 15 minute up. That's all you've got to watch. But just bear in mind, as we go into 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, things can quickly whipsaw down to like the 4 hour. I will actually be watching Theta, Plasma. There's a lot of bag holders on this. For some reason, people thought this was the future. It's been accumulating down here for the past week. Is that a week? No, that's not a week. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was on a different time frame. Since the 15th. So it's been a few days down here. It's under all time frames. I don't really like it. Mana. What is going on with these Binance fucking shit coins? Decentraland. Again, it's playing out. The short is probably a lot higher. The short might come next week. Weekly time frame. Weekly ribbon. Resistance is a lot higher. This one could go a lot higher. A lot higher. To these levels. For Mana, Decentraland, it reminds me of what we were looking at earlier. What was that coin? Sandbox, yeah. It's just like the same game pretty much. Oh, wow. Axie Infinity hitting the weekly right now. This is hitting short territory. People actually do still play this game. That streamer that I was mentioning about earlier that still plays Decentraland and Mana. And no, sorry, the Sandbox game. They actually still play it and they make pennies, but they still play it and they make stuff. For me, we'll be watching for a rejection on the 15 minute. This 15 minute candle does not look too great. And on the 1 minute time frame, it is losing the 1 minute. And the short could be playing out now for it to go down and visit the 15 minute. And that would be a fantastic trade down to there, maybe even lower. I'll be watching this as we go into the US session for a short. But if the shorts don't play out, I'm happy to long as well. Like if we get over this 1 minute, if we get back above that, I will take a quick long and I'll put my stop loss below here and I'll take a quick long as well. I don't care. I just want to make money. And the OB bid short and the OB bid flip into a long is a great way to do it. Brev is showing power down here. Brev, what is your ratios? Okay, Brev is looking good. A lot of volume, a sweet spot market cap, and can it hit all three with funding rates and long short ratio? Brev funding rate, red. Brev. Come on, Brev. Brev, come on, load me the ratios. I need to see this. Okay, not too crazy on the ratios, but Brev is hitting quite a few good stats to potentially long. If it can hold this 4-hour ribbon down here, we've got a great accumulation going back for a good couple of weeks now. We've got a range, this sort of range as well. If Brev can get up above the 4-hour, which we will set an alert on, and it's trying to fight with the 1-hour right now, Brev could be good. Brev could be good for an order right now. Literally right now. So keep an eye on Brev. I'll be watching Brev. Dusk. Just have to check something. Yeah, Dusk as well. This one is pumping up a lot. I'm pretty sure this is a very small market cap coin. We need to look at resistance. You need to look at the Holy Trinity on this. It's in a sweet zone for a short, but Dusk. Okay, massive predicted funding rate coming up on Dusk, which means the longs are getting paid, and it's got a 62% short ratio, so people are jumping on the short now. There could be a bit of a short squeeze on this one. It looks like we are coming close to this trend line on Dusk, and there's a bit of a trend line here which it's tapping on as well. So Dusk also coming into an area for shorting, but you need to be careful on this one because of the market cap. But we will keep an eye on Dusk. Bio, this one is really sitting low. What's going on with you, Bio? Bio, give me some info, please. Again, guys, if there's any coins that you are watching, let me know. I'll have a quick look at them if I've missed any of them. Bio, people are getting long down here. I'm not... If Bio can get above the daily, sure, it's got potential. For me, personally, not too keen on it. Not too keen on Bio down here. I would be keen to short it up here. But yeah, Bio, for me, is a no-no. Okay, what's going on? We've got to get through this now. Yeah, it's kind of in a sweet stop. It's in an accumulation area. The weekly is a lot higher. If Bio can break out and hit the weekly, it would be nice. But for now, I'm just going to watch. GMT, yeah, I'm not too keen on you. You have been broken. Oh, you are bouncing on the daily, though. Bouncing on the daily. 4 hour. Trying to get above the 4 hour. One to watch. One to watch. Let's just say that. Because we've got this area. If we can get over this area, sure. Get over that area, retest, up higher. Sure. Nero struggling with the 4 hour right now. But holding the daily. I remember charting this one actually last week before I went away. And I said, come to the daily, it'll be fine. And look, it came to the daily. Bounced off the daily. Went up nice. And now it is just sitting boring. ACH, this one not boring at all. Look at this. ACH. Doing well. Doing well. Flying up on the 4 hour. And yeah. ACH doing well. Alright then guys, I'm not going to finish off the rest of these coins. These coins are very low market cap coins, and we've been going on for over an hour now. So that is long enough. These coins down here are very low market caps. River, for Johan though, River is actually finding a bit of support down here. It is starting to go up a little bit, but yeah, I don't really like River too much. We've gone over River. Where's the chart? Yeah, probably down at the daily, Johan. Right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is our shortlist for today. If you want me to share the shortlist on X, well, I'm going to do it anyway. I'll share the list on X. You can get this list onto your trading view, and you can trade with me. It's coming up to 2 o'clock, 2:30. This is where we're going to make the money. Let's go.